Would we like to play first?
Yep. All right, we're here in round one, and what I've kind of decided about the full block is you play first round one, or game one, and then if your opponent's slow and you're a slower deck, then it's okay to like draw. But like because there's a potential for a quick aggro deck, I kind of like playing first just to sort of like test the waters, see where we're at. So our opener is, we have our mana and we have actual playables here, so this is definitely keepable. We've got the Stonefarer and the Deathcall Rogue. I like this hand. We have the Charm too. This feels fine.
Would you play the Stonefarer first or the Deathcall Rogue?
It's a good question. I guess it depends on what he does. If he has a 2-drop creature, I might want to do the Rogue first, because it probably is able to block and kill Stonefarer, but we'll see. I'm not sure. Alright. Oh, that was a good draw, and especially since we have 3 gates in here. So get the Watcher out. Always nice to have a good creature turn progression.
In addition, if you wanted to play a gate, you would not have like it wouldn't be detrimental to play it because you can just untap it.
Keep in mind I can kill this at any time with Golgari Charm as well as Stab Wound.
I feel like that'd be a waste of a Stab Wound then.
Yeah, I agree. The Stab Wound we're going to save for something more detrimental. I'm not opposed to killing the Tide Drinker with the Golgari Charm, but I think for now what we want to do is we could swing in and then... I guess what I don't like about swinging in here is if he has an answer for the next creature we control or play, then he'll be able to get in and lifelink. So I think it's better to just play land, play our... Well, here I kind of like the Stonefarer Crocodile because he's not going to want to block with the Tide Drinker, and it's still a good trade for us. Even though this gets in better, this gets in more damage, and it doesn't look like he'll want to block with this. So I think we play the Croc, and then we pass turn. I don't really like attacking into the Tide Drinker here and allowing him a chance to kill this and get in. We don't need to be aggressive yet. We have an excellent late game plan too. Even based on our hand with the Terrace Worm. Alright, he's actually my favorite combination of colors here. So he played a Sunhome Guildmage, which is very good, and he got to extort off of it, which is also very good.
Kill it with fire.
So I think what we're going to do is... Could kill it with the Stab Wound. We missed our land drop, which is a little bit of a concern. I think what we're probably going to do is just attack with the Croc and then play the Rogue.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best option we've got. So, I doubt he wants to block here. I would be very surprised if he wanted to block here. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't even regen the Croc.
No. It's not,
It's either one of these would be an excellent trade for us, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is Stonefarer Croc still gets good late game when you can actually afford to lifelink him. Alright, so we took the 3. We're playing a Deathcall Rogue.
If he drops fatties, they're just going to get stabbed.
Yep, we can Stab Wound something fat. And actually, Deathcall Rogue and Stab Wound are amazing together. You have the evasive guy, so you don't even have to worry about him being able to block with the Stab Wounded creature. That's actually the first time I've had these two together. Those two are very good in conjunction with each other. I bet the Keymaster Rogue and Stab Wound would be really good together too.
That's a Splatter Thug.
Alright, Splatter Thug's good.
Yeah.
He's the nice thing is he leashed it, which means he's gonna block the Stonefarer Croc, and we are just gonna straight blow him out with Golgari Charm. We're gonna kill this and this.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he blocks away, I think he will. Oh wow, Armed and Dangerous too.
Your Stonefarer Crocodile is gonna die if he blocks his Splatter Thug.
No, Golgari Charm -1/-1.
Yeah, no, everything gets -1/-1.
Oh, all creatures. So it actually kills my Watcher
it's
too.
not nearly as good.
Oh, that sucks.
You can regenerate all your dudes.
True, I could do it that way. What do I want to do? I guess we just go for the regen plan. Let's do that. So we'll get in for 5 here.
If you're gonna regen, you could also swing with Greenside Watcher, probably. But
oh, that's a good call. But then you can crack back the Tide Drinker. This way, it still keeps the Tide Drinker at bay.
Yeah.
And we're taking out his guy. And I think this is a Golgari Charm for a Splatter Thug on defense. Feels like a reasonable trade for us, don't you think? Wait.
Oh. It's the way.
Oh, it removed it from combat. That sucks.
Okay.
So I just totally misplayed a Golgari Charm, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Yeah, unfortunately that's quite a bit of value lost there, but I for some reason, I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. When it takes lethal damage, it's removed from combat. I wasn't even thinking. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that. It was a really stupid play on my part. But the nice thing is we have an excellent stab wound target now. He didn't attack with the Splatter Thug, which is interesting. So here's what we do now. We're going to stab wound the Blood Fray Giant and get in with our Death Cult Rogue.
Sucks being stuck on 3 lands, especially when they looked so good in the opening hand.
Yeah, I'm really surprised we've been stuck on that many lands, to be honest. We have the Axebane, we have the Gatecreeper Vine, and we're running 17 lands. Yeah. So all of those things in conjunction with each other, you would think would be enough.
Well, hopefully the stab wound can just do a lot of work.
Okay, he plays a Cluestone here. We have a lot more action remaining. I really hope we can get some land.
Yeah.
He's going to get in with his Blood Fray Giant, which does suck for us, but the good news is we have the Stonefair Croc if we need to gain life eventually. Just really need to find an out to that Splatter Thug.
Yeah.
Keep in mind he's got the mana for the Sunhome Guildmage here, which he didn't use. Really just keep missing that land drop. Alright, I guess we can do Gateway Shade here.
Yeah.
So let's get in with our Rogue. Very surprised how many land drops we've missed. I think it's turned like probably, what, 7 or something?
Yeah. He's hit either a land drop or like gotten mana each turn.
Okay, Beckon with Extort, pretty strong. Unfortunately, I may have to trade off with Blood Fray Giant here. I really didn't want to have to do that, but I'm starting to get down there in life. He's also got the Guildmage effect, which he can do twice now. I think we got to block it.
Yep.
So we're going to trade off our Greenside Watcher. We're going to take at least 2 trample damage, get rid of our stab wound effect. That's unfortunate. I'm really not thrilled about this. But there's not much we can do with the 3 lands and a bunch of expensive spells in our hand.
No.
So he's progressively playing more and more spells that are going to take us out unless we get land. Yeah, well, it is a formal land. I guess our best odds are moving towards the Armed and Dangerous and winning that way. I think that's the best option we've got. Potentially the Stonefair Croc getting for the lethal. It's not super likely, but let's do this. At least we have a blocker now. Potentially.
Well, it'll still die to most of his creatures.
Actually, are we dead? Now I have to do the math. No, we are dead. I shouldn't have even played a spell. We're actually just dead. There's nothing we can do about it either. We just flubbed on lands way too many turns in a row.
Dead variance.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. We had a lot of good stuff we were gonna do this game, but we just lost to a bunch of spells while we held on some expensive cards.
Casting spells seems good. I don't know.
Casting spells does seem good. All right.
Oh,
He
just Rakdos Charming his.
He pretty needlessly played that. If you actually look at what the Sunhome, he had the mana to do it too, where he could have just Sunhome these, attacked with his flyers, and pumped him twice, and we would have been dead. But good to know about the Rakdos Charm now, I guess. Attacking all in. Well, I wish I had a fog. All right, we're dead. So let's go to game 2. Hopefully see some more lands. Anything we want to sideboard against this fellow? Naturalize? Did he have?
No.
I don't think so. Not that we saw artifacts, enchantments. He did have Cluestones.
If we wanted to lower a curve, we could replace one of the bigger things with a Cluestone.
Help us ramp. I really feel like we have enough. I think it was just kind of a fluke that we missed out there. Burst of Strength still looks like it's going to be an awesome trick to get past the Splatter Thug that he had to. Because actually you can Burst of Strength their Unleash creatures that they want to block with, and then they can't block anymore. So it's actually a kind of cool trick in that regard. Alright, I think we just try it again.
Alright.
Let's hopefully draw some lands. And we do want to play first. He actually looks like he's fairly fast. Alright, well, I think we play that against the Tide Drinker this time. My misplay on this was pretty big, unfortunately. I think it didn't really make that much difference in the grand scheme of the game, because we still weren't going to hit our land drops. But I did definitely play this card completely incorrectly. What are the other modes again?
Well, he's not going to have a turn 2 Tide Drinker.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Axebane was actually a pretty reasonable draw since we could potentially get our Karaz the Gorgon on the following turn.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a reasonable blocker, too. Alright, no plays. Good news for us.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like we're getting a turn 4 Gorgon, which is pretty nice. And we have all of our mana now, too. So, potentially, what, Progenitor Mimic?
We could do that. I just drew that Sunhome Guildmage.
Sunhome Guildmage, pretty good. Ooh.
You know what's better?
Armed and Dangerous on a Karaz the Gorgon,
right.
killing everything you control. Yeah. Alright, so let's bring out the big boy.
And that won't just immediately fold to a pumped creature too.
Yeah, the Sunhome Guildmage would have been able to attack into our Guardian too. And that actually, the cool thing is, even though that can attack into our Karaz the Gorgon, we can just go Golgari Charm and regen.
Mm-hmm.
We could actually just get value on him now. Maybe we want to do that. Do you want to Armed and Dangerous, 2 for 1 and kill both his guys? This thing's actually a problem. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Okay.
It's 2 for 1ing him. We could potentially get more value with the Gorgon. Maybe we want to set up just a turn or 2 more. Because with the double strike on a Death Toucher, we're going to kill everything. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But this is like a very good opportunity to just 2 for 1, 2 very important creatures.
Well, if you play Gate Creeper right now, you have another defender for Axebane Guardian. So that's essentially giving you 2 more mana. So you could play...
Get our gate too.
Yeah.
And possibly move towards the Stag the following turn,
Yeah.
followed by Armed and Dangerous, maybe just for the win. Maybe we go for that. Maybe that's a better strategy. Let's do the Gate Creeper. And which gate do we want to dig up?
Probably Simic, if we're not planning on using it this turn.
Simic. We also have Selesnya, which is just a run-of-the-mill gate we don't need. In case he has an answer for Axebane, it would be nice to have the blue. We also need the double black, though, so probably Dimir. Okay. So we're taking the Dimir Guild Gate. We're going to play it. And we're going to pass. And actually, the cool thing is he attacks with Bloodfray Giant, and we still have Golgari Charm to regen.
Yeah.
This time, I think we're actually going to be playing it correctly. So.
Woo! Yes. He's going to play Trick. We also have Midnight Recovery. That's weird.
No, it's actually fine. Now we Golgari Charm regen, doesn't kill Axebane, and we kill his guy. That's pretty cool. Getting rid of the pit fight was really key there. That was very strong for us.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, if he's not going to use that mana, he could have pumped with this and gotten in a damage from the trample. But he does have a... Alright, so he's tolling himself, getting some more value there. It's not a bad call. Alright, so now we've actually just got Axebane Stag mana, so we attack with Gorgon and slam our Axebane Stag.
Yeah, and then we can Armed and Dangerous for hella value.
Yeah, I think we actually kill him there.
Yeah.
Maybe not. We're going to be close, though. We're not. It's actually 14 damage, so it's not lethal, but it's going to be close. And the nice thing is, with the lure effect, putting the Dangerous on this, we're basically going to wipe his board and deal 14 damage to him. Yes. So that looks like a pretty winning combination to me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seldom does Axebane Stag do something this significant.
I don't know. I had somebody Flesh and Bone or Flesh and Blood him on me, and it was awful, and I didn't like it at all.
All right, we're gonna board sweeping here. So we have a Ugolsar Gatekeepers online too, which is cool. I mean, I think it's more okay. This is what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, we are gonna lose our Karaz the Gorgon, but we are going to just eat his 2 creatures and deal 14 damage to him, and then make
Midnight Recovery next turn.
Yeah, you're right. Good call. So let's just do it now. So we're going to fuse this. We're pumping this. We're making him have to block this. And get our red mana. Alright, so doing some broken things here. And he scooped. So that was a cool way to win. Alright, so we're moving on to game 3. I still can't believe how... Do you remember what pick this was? I swear it was like 7th pick or something.
Yeah, it was really late.
There's really no reason that card should go that late. It's extremely powerful. Still don't see anything we need to bring in.
No, that seemed good.
Finally playing Golgari Charm.
Yes.
That was actually probably the best Golgari Charm you could possibly have.
Yeah.
Since it ate his removal in Pit Fight, which is arguably one of the best removals in the block. And it also saved our Karazda Gorgon from it. So this hand, it's actually, I think it's okay. The Stab Wound, even if we have to use it as just an early removal, the fact that we have all 3 of our colors, we're going to be on the draw.
Yeah.
I think this hand is acceptable. We have enough ramp where we could potentially get to these earlier.
Even if we get flooded, I feel like we're not going to lose out a whole lot. I think.
It's not the greatest hand, and it's a little bit slow, but I think it's worth keeping.
2 guild gates.
So now we have our Ubulsars online. We haven't seen one yet, but having them online is relevant. No 2-drop is also good. Another 6-drop, not so good, but we do have our Stab Wound available to us next turn in case he plays something annoying here. No play, no red source too.
And
Greenside Watcher is actually insane here. He may have a Devour Flesh, but that is okay. So next turn we have access to 5 mana.
6. Yeah, 5.
Kingpin's Pet. That's worthy of killing in my mind.
Yes.
And then we can swing too. Yep. So we're going to kill this. Not the best value on a Stab Wound I've ever seen, but the fact that we're just going to start playing fatties from now on, I think we're good. Should be good.
Yes.
We've got a, what do you want to do first? The Evasive Scavenger or the 4/5 Death Toucher? Oh, no plays, no lands? Excellent.
4/5 Death Toucher, because it will get in for much more, and...
I agree.
Yeah.
So, let's see if I can... Actually, it doesn't let me do the Greenside Watcher to pay... Oh, I screwed it up.
Yes, you did.
That sucks.
Okay, so we're gonna...
Now I can't do anything. That was really bad.
Moto does really dumb things with activation
sometimes. I feel like that shouldn't that have gone on the stack?
Yeah, but...
I didn't have 6. That's really strange.
Yeah.
Like, what I expected to happen there was... I obviously did it completely wrong. Yeah. But I really expected that to go on the... That's really strange, actually, that it did it like that. So that's kind of bad news for us, but I guess we're still slamming a stag next turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I did it like that. That's strange. Okay. So now we do this. Now we untap it.
Whoa.
Really sad I played that wrong. I really would like just a massive board presence right now. But hopefully it doesn't cost us too much time.
On the bright side, now the Greenside Watcher can eat an Edict.
Alright, he has a blocker now. Yeah, so we have an out to Devour Flesh. Alright, he just conceded. I'm glad he did, because we screwed up 2 of those games pretty bad, but still ended up taking the match. Pretty happy about that. Our deck played pretty well there, I'd say. So the 2 games that we saw land, we have mana sinks to put them in, so I'm happy with how it performed. And that deck was actually, the one he was playing was pretty good, so it's nice to see we can take it out. Batterhorn, interesting. Did we play any artifacts? No. Maybe he's just playing a beater.
Yeah.
Alright, see you round 2.